Hi, I'm Rich Lebrecht.
Hi, I'm Aiden Utraldi.
Hi, I'm Sam Smith.
And I'm Austin Moore. And together we're JobHouse. We built this app to address the need of 9 million people having moved somewhere new since the start of 2020. We're hoping to help people find a new job and housing once they get there. Let's show you how our app does that.
So this is JobHouse. I'm already logged in. We use Google OAuth for that. Here I've decided I want to look for a job in Houston. This reaches out to our third-party Adzuna API and actually returns job listings for us. I've decided I want to be the head of network communications. Let's take a look at this one. American International Group, that sounds interesting. If I wanted, I could have actually applied for this job right now, but for now I'm going to save it. So now that I've decided I'm interested in this job, I can find a house for this job. These houses are filtered on some assumptions we had to make, where we're taking a 30-year mortgage at 6% interest and budgeting about 30% of our annual income, what we will be earning. And these are houses that our API returns to us that meet that criteria. If I decide I'd like to save this house to look at later, I can view my saved houses here. If I want, I can actually directly send an email to the real estate agent about this house, as well as apply for my job here. Once I've decided, I don't like this house anymore, I can delete it. If I've decided I want to continue looking for things, I can also look for a house first. Again, let's go look around Houston. And let's say I want a house. Let's give it a lot of zeros and see what we can find. Ooh. There's a beautiful house in Texas. I can save this. I can find a job. I can afford this house. Based on the same math, this returns several different jobs in the area that are affordable for living. Once I've decided to do that, I can apply for those jobs directly, just like on the other end, save them for later. Thank you.
In order to maintain the best possible communication, we consulted with a Scrum Master, had daily stand-ups, utilized GitHub projects with user stories, and maintained consistent backend and front-end teams. We adhered closely to our API documentation and created user-friendly front-end and back-end readmes, which walk the user through what our website looks like, how best to sign in, and also shows the developer how to hit the endpoints that we exposed. Furthermore, we applied pull request templates and also utilized Circle CI in order to ensure that everything was functioning as planned.
Let's dig a little bit into our tech stack and talk about why Rails was our framework of choice for front end and for back end. So Rails is a great framework to avoid reinventing the wheel and allowed us to quickly deliver our minimum viable product. It allows for eloquent third-party API consumption and endpoint exposure for front end to consume. Active Record is also very useful when performing back-end business logic, such as calculating what homes a given job can afford. We did encounter challenges that our experience in Rails helped us to find solutions for. One such challenge was that there was no show endpoint for a specific job, and this presented a unique challenge related to a user saving a job. Our Rails front-end model view controller framework aided us in coming up with a viable solution to this problem. One other challenge we were faced with was finding third-party API endpoints that return the attributes that we were looking for in the first place. More specifically, finding a job API that would return salary information.
And that's what we were able to accomplish in our MVP. Now, discussing feature expansion, we asked friends and family what sort of things they would expect to see on an app like this. And we were given some great ideas, which I've listed on the screen. But at its core, this is a financial planning app. So we have prioritized building a more robust mortgage calculator that accounts for things like cost of living, different financial priorities that our users may have. We also discussed the real business value that we're producing with this app, being that we are the first to know when someone is considering moving and that we are helping our users through two tremendously stressful tasks. Building features catered to connecting employers and realtors to users would be a logical step in expanding our app and improving the user's experience. Like the users we built this for, we have big goals, and I'm proud of what our team was able to accomplish in just under 2 weeks. If you feel the same, we're all available for interviews and can be contacted on LinkedIn or Slack. Thank you for your time and consideration.